Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for December 2022. I do hope you guys had a really good week. I'm going to take a quick second here just to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Also keep in mind that the monthly readings are a little bit predictive in nature. So if it is not resonating with you right now, it may resonate with you in a few weeks. Let's get started, Leo. Spirit, can I have the energy of Leo? All right, Leo, you are starting with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Let's see what's crossing that. What's crossing this, Spirit? All right, crossing it, we have the Empress. All right. In the recent past, we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And underlying, we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. So, Leo, I feel as if there is an offer of love that is being either withheld. It feels like it's you. I feel like you're holding back. I feel like you're holding back your feelings, your emotions. It's not that you don't have these feelings and emotions, but you're holding them back. And the reason you're holding them back is because you're in this Empress energy. Whether you're male or female, it's this Empress energy. There's a recognition of your self-worth. There's a lot of changes that have taken place. And there's a feeling of abundance, growth. And you're holding back because something here has ended. It could be that you are involved with somebody who is an earth sign, or you were involved with someone who's an earth sign. That would be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be. They could just have earth in their chart, or it could just be that this is a breakup that I'm looking at. The King and Queen of Pentacles is my devoted couple. They're the relationship, King and Queen. In the reverse, it indicates a breakup. So I see that there's been a breakup in the recent past. Now, this is not a common love. In your opinion, Leo, this is a very special love. It's a unicorn. It's not an everyday love. And you're not going to accept an everyday kind of treatment from someone either. You're saying basically that this is far bigger than that. It's a far more special connection, and it's almost like you have pulled away, waiting for this person, or hoping, I don't see you waiting, hoping for this person to recognize what kind of emotion and relationship this might be. And the reason I say you're not waiting is because you are in this Empress energy. You are by yourself very abundant. You've realized your self-worth. There's an ascension that has taken place with you. And I feel like it has not taken place with the person that you were connected with. And so quite frankly, the two of you are not a vibrational match right now. Now, it could also be that someone has a decision to make here, and they're not really making a decision. Someone is at a crossroads, and I don't feel like it's your energy. I feel like it's the other person. Someone is at a crossroads, and they're not really making a decision. They're kind of sitting on the fence. And that's not something you're willing to accept. And I don't blame you. You're the Empress. Let's look at what's in your thoughts. Show me, thank you. Seven of Swords in the reverse. So in your thoughts, there may have been some deception and you're thinking about it. It's playing over and over in your mind. This may have been what caused the breakup. It may be what's causing you to pull back emotionally. I can certainly tell you that the deception was not on your behalf, because you wouldn't be in this Empress energy. That's a very high energy. I can also tell you that you're not taking whatever this deception is that you're remembering, you're thinking about. You're not taking it upon yourself, or you wouldn't be in this Empress energy. So I feel like whatever this is a memory. This is something that's already happened. Now, what's happening in December? We have the Fool in reverse. So we start out December with somebody who is afraid to take a leap of faith. There's fear here. There's a desire to have a new beginning, to jump into this new beginning, to take the risk. But there's fear. So let's see how you're showing up. Now, this could be a new beginning on your own. This could be a new beginning with someone, whether past or new, but there's fear. You're showing up as the Ace of Wands in the reverse, still thinking about an ending, but hoping for a new beginning. And the new beginning you're hoping for, you're very passionate about. Let's see the energy coming towards you. The energy coming towards you is the Four of Pentacles reversed. Somebody who is letting go of something. This could be letting go of grudges, letting go of whatever may have been holding them back. But they're releasing, they're letting go of something. Now, this could also be somebody who's having difficulties financially. Spirit's advice is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Spirit is saying there's something that is unclear. There's something here that you don't have clarity on. Your outcome is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, it could be that you're going to be dealing here with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But the Queen of Swords as an energy is somebody who is open to conversation, to negotiation, but yet is very defensive, standoffish. And it's because she has been hurt, whether you're male or female, but it's depicted by the Queen of Swords. Now, this is someone who has been hurt in the past. Queen of Swords is also known as a divorce queen. And the Queen of Swords is standoffish because she's gone through quite a bit. So while open to discussion, she puts up with nothing. She will cut you off in a heartbeat if what you are saying or doing is not in her best interest. But she's also very witty and can be very engaging. A little on the cool and distant side, however. So we'll see what's going on with that. Underlying energy is the Three of Swords in the reverse. Now, that's good. If you're going to get the Three of Swords, you want it in the reverse. This is underlying energy, and this tells me that there is healing that is taking place here from an event that was extremely painful. So that's good. That's actually very good. So let's clarify, Leo. Spirit, why is the Knight of Cups in the reverse? Why is the Knight of Cups in the reverse? Four of Swords. Yeah, that's that healing. So emotions are being held back. And it's because someone is healing. Someone is healing. I feel like there's a lack of communication. We see that also with Spirit's advice. The lack of clarity is in relation to non-communication. And that is the current situation. I feel like you are in this Empress energy. I do feel like your money is good. I mean, all your energy shows me that you're very bountiful. Everything as far as financially is going very well. And I also see that many of you are surrounded with family and friends. You feel very supported. But you are manifesting, or you have your eye on long-term goals with regard to relationship as well. King of Cups. Yeah, you may have very well been involved with a water sign. Yeah. So that would have been a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio for some of you. But you love this person. I feel like there was love in this connection. And I do feel that this person, either you or this person, is keeping an eye on the other one. One of you is watching the other one. Even though things have ended, there's no communication. I can see that someone is keeping their eye on the other one. I'm not sure who at this point, but there's a little bit of watching, loving that person from afar, and not really showing the emotion, keeping the emotion hidden. Why is the Two of Wands in reverse? Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles reversed. So all of this is happening here, Leo, because somebody's, like I said, straddling the fence. They're not making a decision here, or they didn't make a decision. I do feel that there is going to be some communication. And that could be it too. That could be somebody's trying to decide if they want to communicate. And if that's the case, Spirit is saying for you to hold back. So if you're trying to decide, should you approach this person, we'll get to this, we'll clarify this and make sure. But right now I'm leaning towards you holding back on that. There is going to be communication though, and it's going to be a communication about a lack of planning or plans that have fallen through. I feel like this person either didn't plan things well, they didn't take the time to plan. There's a feeling as if maybe you feel as if you weren't chosen, that an offer was not given. For some of you, that there was an offer that wasn't given, that there wasn't adequate planning that took place for the two of you to be together. Maybe somebody has some commitment issues, but I am seeing that there is going to be a discussion about this. Let's see why this Seven of Swords is here, because that's what's on your mind. That's why this was unsuccessful. Let's pull another card on that. Why is the Seven of Swords here? You feel that this connection was unsuccessful because there was sneaky behavior. There was something that was, there was lying, cheating, stealing. There was something that was deceptive here. And it was discovered. It was brought out into the open. This is showing that there was some sort of theft. It could have even just been a theft of time. Like you may feel that this person stole your time, that you invested unwisely into something that was unsuccessful. That this person basically, they basically wasted your time is what I'm seeing. Yeah, you were investing in something that was unsuccessful. It was not, and it was because there was not, you weren't being dealt with honestly, and you figured it out. You finally figured it out. You were very patient with this person because you did believe it would be successful. And so I feel like you may feel that this person really wasted your time. And I feel like you want to talk to this person about this. You want to have a discussion about it. All right, so let's see what December holds. Spirit, show me December for Leo. Show me December, the month of December for Leo, please. Thank you. All right, so we have the Seven of Wands, Knight of Swords, Eight of Coins, Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, Nine of Coins reversed, Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right. For some of you, this may even be about work. Yeah. For some of you, there's something to do with work here in December that's going to be prevalent because we have the work card. So I'm going to address that as well as this relationship that I'm seeing. Let me cover the relationship aspect that I'm seeing first. So with regard to relationship, I can see that there's a fear of a new start in the beginning of December. Now, I do feel that this might be starting over on your own because I'm not seeing an offer. I'm not seeing that there's an offer here. So I feel like you may desire a new start, but it's not happening with this person. And so you're kind of starting over without this person. And you may fear that this new beginning with this person is never going to happen, although you desire it. I do see you standing your ground. And I feel like there may be some communication because there's an underlying, that's the underlying energy here. That's why all this is happening. So there may be some communication that comes in, and if so, it's going to come in very fast. And it looks like it'll be in the first week or so of December. It will come in very fast. And it might be that there is somebody who is going to want to fight for the connection and wanting to work on the connection. So either you are going to communicate that with someone, or or someone may communicate that to you. This will be towards the end of the first week, possibly the second week. I feel like somebody may approach you with that. It's going to come out of nowhere, because you're going to go from no communication here, a lot of thoughts about what happened, feeling like somebody wasted your time, to all of a sudden you get this message. And this person is saying to you basically that they want to work on this connection, that they want to fight for the connection. It's going to bring up a fear of any type of new beginning. I do feel that it's going to put you up in your head. You're going to really be going over and over in your head about whether or not you should work on this. And you're going to go looking to see, well, what has this person been up to? You're going to be looking to see, is this person single? Have they been, involved with someone else? What's their money look like? Why are they reaching out to me? There's a lot of worry about why this person is reaching out to you. What is this about? It's going to trigger some anxiety, and it's going to trigger some insecurities, because I feel like you really do want to be in connection with this person, but at the same time, it's very triggering for you, because it's triggering all your fears and insecurities. So I do think you're going to do some spying. I think you're going to be looking to see what's going on with this person. Have they been involved? Who they been involved with? Have they been involved with someone? Are they coming back because they're having financial difficulties? What is the reason that you're coming back? I also think that you are going to communicate back with them, but minimally, not a great deal. And I think you're going to be losing sleep over this towards the last week or so of December. But I do see a new beginning starting. I do see at the end of November that there is a new beginning for some of you. For others, I see you just worrying about it. Should I not? And that's where we have this indecision. That makes a lot of sense now. Now, for some of you, like I said, there's also either business or financial aspect to this. And for that, what I'm seeing is that there has been a loss in your business or in your finances. I'm seeing a loss in the recent past, a significant loss. This is a job or a side business or a business that you do love. And I see that you're trying to figure out how to fix that problem. And I do feel like you are going to be able to fix it. I'm also feeling like that loss may have been caused by either a bad investment or a theft. Yeah, I do. It could be either a theft or a bad investment. You are going to, because you are planning long-term, Leo, I am seeing that you are going to recover that money. Some of you may be getting an inheritance, by the way. Not that I would ever wish this on anyone, but it's for some of you, I feel like you may be inheriting from the death of someone. And you will receive information, and it's going to lessen the losses that you've had. So in December, I see you being very defensive. You will find out the truth about what happened. Somebody's going to tell you the truth of what happened, and you're going to find it very hard to believe. You're going to go and look for yourself. And that's where you're going to see where the loss has occurred, and it's going to floor you. It is. It's going to floor you. But you are going to get the money back, whether it's through inheritance or whether it's through a sudden influx of money. I do see you recovering the money. Yeah. But somebody's going to let you know what happened here. And like I said, this is either a theft or a bad investment. If it's a bad investment, you're going to be very worried about it, and you're going to be doing your research on that. And I see you kind of beating yourself up over that, which you should not do. I think investments are very tricky right now. But you are going to recover that money. So just so you know, that's a side note for anybody. All right, so let's see how you're showing up. You have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Let's see, how is Leo showing up? All right, we have the Devil in reverse. We have the 8 of Wands, and we have the 5 of Swords reversed. All right. So if you've had conflict with someone, I see that ending. I see you talking that out. So whatever this ending was that has happened, I see you working that out. If this person lives at a distance from you, I see that there could be travel. And I see the conflict ending. There's something toxic here that is also ending. So that's very good. And there's an anticipation of a new beginning. So whatever caused this ending, you're kind of dwelling on it because there's something that you feel was deceptive that caused it to be unsuccessful. And I feel that you're going to work it out with this person. I do feel like somebody was very, very nasty in a conflict here. And they may have played mind games too, which I don't like that energy at all. But I do see that energy ending. I see it being worked out. And I do see the anticipation of a new beginning, but I'm not seeing the new beginning actually happening yet. I really feel like it's more of an anticipation versus an actual happening. With regard to the financial situation, for those of you that are resonating with that, if there was somebody that created that, such as a theft, this person was causing conflict within this organization or with you, possibly. I see them ending. I see them being removed. And I see it being done very quickly. I see a very quick change. Yeah, I definitely see a very quick change, and you getting rid of somebody that's very, very toxic. If this was had to do with a investment, I see you lowering your pride, accepting some losses. I see you talking with somebody. There could initially have been some conflict with this person, or it could just be conflicted feelings that you've had. But I see you working through that, and I see a sudden change. Yeah, I do. I see a sudden change. I'm not sure it's going to happen in December, but most likely in January. Let's see the energy coming towards you. It's the Four of Pentacles reversed. Why? Ah, look at that. It's that Queen of Swords again. All right, we have the Strength card. And that is your sign, Leo. So there you are. And so you could have another Leo that's approaching you. We have the Queen of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have the Five of Cups reversed. Yep. So the energy coming towards you, Leo, is somebody who has done a lot of work on themselves. I feel like they've worked on themselves because they've gone through a lot. This is somebody who's been through quite a bit. This is someone also that is open to communicating with you. They are a little bit defensive. Yeah. But I feel like this is a very strong person, very strong-willed. And they're releasing stuff from their past. They may be releasing stuff, if this is a past person, they may be releasing stuff that they were holding on to between the two of you. Because they have some regrets here. Yeah, I do feel like they have some regrets. If this is a newer person, I feel like this person has gone through some very painful experiences. And they have really kind of overcome a lot in their life. And they're releasing these painful experiences. They've overcome them. Yeah, they've overcome them. And they're open to something new with you. I get the feeling, though, this is someone from your past. Be careful, though, because this person can be a little bit cold. And if you catch them at the wrong time, they can be very cutting and a bit prideful. But these are things that they've worked on within themselves, and these are things that they're trying to let go of. They're trying to let go of some sadness here. They're trying to let go of regrets. Let's see what Spirit's advice is. That's the Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is the person that you have not been talking with. All right, we have the Hermit in reverse. We have the Two of Coins reverse, and we have Judgment in reverse. All right, so the Spirit is saying that there's something that is unclear. There's something that's unclear, and that with the Hermit in reverse, it's going to be either communicated to you. It's a sign of Virgo, by the way. It's either going to be communicated to you by this person who has not been in communication, because we see the communications coming in. This is changing. So it could be that you're getting communication. Spirit might be telling you you're getting communication from this person. And that with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, there could be some financial difficulties here. Something about financial difficulties and a poor judgment call. Communication about juggling money because of a poor financial decision, a bad judgment call. So what's clear for those, or I'm sorry, what's unclear for those of you that there was a financial aspect? And honestly, that's the strongest message, which it has not been up until now. But the strongest message, it's like drowning everything else out, is that there is something you're not seeing. There's something that is really unclear. It hasn't been adequately communicated, but it will be. It's going to come when you do some searching. You're going to have to search for this, but when you search for it, you'll find it. And it has to do with a bad judgment call that's caused you to have to juggle some money, juggle finances. It's like you're being guided to do that searching. And I do see you doing that too. About the 3rd week of December. Now, there are other messages with regard to relationship, and they're not as strong as that one, though. I do want to point that out. I do see that there's a message here that the person that you have not been in communication with, there's going to be communication, which is going to be leading to the need to make a decision. And you're going to have to make a decision, and there's a need to use good judgment in that decision. It's going to be a judgment call. You're going to be called upon to make a decision when this person communicates with you. If this is a new person that's coming in, things are going to be very unclear. And you're going to need to go within and make a decision, make a judgment call about this person. So basically, Spirit is saying that if it's money related, do your research. If it's people related, love related, there's something that's unclear, and the answer is within you. It's a judgment call. The answer is in you. All right, let's see why this Queen of Swords is here. Because we know for sure that that's the energy that's approaching you as well. Temperance, sign of Sagittarius. All right, we have the Four of Cups reversed. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Temperance card reversed. So there's a situation here with this person, this Queen of Swords, that's approaching you. This person it was almost a missed opportunity. And now there's a second chance at this connection. But there's going to be a lot of problems that need to be healed. So that's pretty much it. And that's what you're seeing here. This person is going to come in. They're going to come in pretty quick around the 1st week of December, wanting to work on the connection, willing to fight for the connection. And it's really going to throw you up in your head. I think you're really, because this person's been watching you ever since this breakup. But I do think that you feel that this person was deceptive. And when this communication does come in, it's going to put you in a position where you have to make a decision. I'm seeing it in 2 places. I don't think the decision will be made by the end of December. And that's because there's problems that have to be healed and dealt with first. And these problems are why you are hesitant to have a new beginning with this person. That being said, I think they're open and I think they're sincere. I also see that you have gotten rid of a lot of toxic energy. I see you communicating back, and I see that any kind of, conflict between the 2 of you, which looks pretty ugly, is being resolved through communication. There's healing that's taking place. So that's actually really good. Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Wands reversed. Underlying energy, and again, that tells me that problems that caused a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, that they're being resolved. They're being resolved. Defenses are coming down, and you're being able to put those problems behind you, put them in the past. So that's good. I just think you're very defensive because of what may have happened. All right, so your oracle card is Clear Quartz. It says, let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. So let me read that from the book directly from the book. One moment, please. Let's see. All right, it says, this card guides you to open your heart to the entire rainbow spectrum of emotions. This is a key to feeling great love. By allowing yourself to acknowledge the not so pleasant feelings, you drop defenses and open your heart. When we deny the existence of anger, sadness, and such, we close off parts of our hearts. And the denial means that these feelings become repressed, stuffed down, and hidden where they can affect our mental, emotional, and physical health. This card can be a sign of receiving valuable creative inspiration based on some challenges you've experienced. Now you want to help others overcome or avoid the same challenges. By delving into the unpleasant feelings through creative expression, you allow others to know that they are not alone in their feelings. This could be a business idea, a form of healing, a book or workshop, or some other service or product that will help those who are experiencing similar difficulties. So it talks a little bit about clear quartz, and it says it's an amplifier of whatever energy it's near, that it refracts light into rainbow rays, and it helps to clear away negativity and dissolve blocks. So you might want to get yourself some clear quartz and keep that around you for the month of December. That might be helpful for you. It might help you to, clear things, clear these fears and these blockages that exist. But it's also indicating that down the road, Leo, you will be able to use these experiences to help others. So I hope this has been helpful for you. And if you are interested in a personal tarot reading, the information for that can be found in the box beneath this video. And other than that, I will see you in your weekly readings. Namaste.